Contact has been made. At last, it's time for us to be formally introduced to one of the most iconic companions in all of classic Doctor Who, right up there with Sarah Jane Smith and Jamie McCrimmon. It's none other than K9. I love him. The robotic K9, get it, that made such a good impression that he even made a comeback in the modern series and got his own little DVD box set. And, not to mention his own little spin-off thing. We don't have to talk about that one just yet. Oh man, I always liked K9. I just think he looks really cool and has a unique voice. Actually, do I have the K9 pop vinyl? No, I didn't think so. I wonder how much a K9 pop vinyl would cost me nowadays. $600! Are you kidding me? What the? Today I'll be taking a look at The Invisible Enemy, available as part of the K9 Tails DVD box set, or the most recently released Season 19 Classic Collection Blu-ray box set. Well, recently released in the UK, I mean, us here in New Zealand and Australia, we haven't even got the last one yet, so we're probably never going to get it. A nice four-parter from 1977. I'm certain that I've seen some, if not all of this before, way back in my high school's Doctor Who Appreciation Society in 2009. I've mentioned that whole situation before, but what stumps me is that I can't seem to remember anything about this one. Like, I could remember clear flashes of the Green Death and Tomb of the Cybermen, but I'll be darned if I couldn't remember a single specific detail about the Invisible Enemy, even K9's initial appearance in it. Well, let's just say that by the end, I won't be forgetting this one again anytime soon. As a result of seeing this again for technically the second time, I opted to watch it with the optional CGI enhanced special effects that was available on the DVD special features menu. Just out of curiosity, they were fine. Like, they didn't overshadow the really good miniatures work, which I appreciated. Okay, so this one starts out as another infected contagion story, similar to The Hand of Fear or The Planet of Evil, which the serial also features a returning cast member from that one, but eventually takes us to a siege in a Journey to the Center of the Earth type story, only in this case it's Journey to the Center of the Doctor. How invasive. I'll give it this. There were a lot more varied locations than I initially expected. And yeah, I greatly appreciated the fact that there wasn't so much faffing about and filler content in this one, thus proving that four-parters are superior. Honestly, the whole time I was watching this, I was thinking to myself, this is fine. Just fine. Like a lot of classic Doctor Who I've reviewed recently, I can't imagine I'll be thinking about it all that often after this point. But at least it wasn't boring. And, in fact, referring to what I alluded to earlier, about I couldn't for the life of me remember any specifics from this one, when that episode 3 ending cliffhanger came on screen, that dead brain cell containing a core memory just lit back up again. This creature had me absolutely howling with laughter. Okay, so it was more of a light chuckle, but on the inside I was in hysterics. I suddenly remembered us group of nerdy teenagers sitting in that classroom on our Friday lunchtimes, laughing our heads off at it. I said it at the time, and I still believe it now. I think that thing looks like some kind of weird alien shrimp monster. Yeah, definitely not one of the greatest creature designs of all time. Although I think I just figured out that it's probably supposed to be representative of a microscopic organism blowing up to human size. If that's what the creature designers were going for, then bravo. Very creative, but either way, it's so goofy and gross and silly, and I love it. Not as goofy and silly as these giant killer cotton balls, though. Huh? So yeah, I'm not going to go as in-depth in this one and end up over-explaining the plot for 10 minutes. It was fine. A decent watch. I love K9. I enjoyed Dr. Marinus. It's nice to see the original TARDIS control room back. And for me, I think the confrontation dialogue between the Doctor's clone, don't ask, and the nucleus before its final shrimp form was a highlight for me. The only thing I can think to mention is that right at the start, this guy puts his coffee down on some buttons on his workspace. Like, dude, what are you doing? Those buttons looked important. You probably just caused a major technical malfunction somewhere in the facility. Probably sucked some poor innocent souls out into the vacuum of space. You monster. And, no, that's about it, actually. At the time I watched this and wrote out the script for the review, I was very, very sick with the flu, so enjoy this nice, compact video. What's this? An actual short classic Doctor Who review? Feels like it's been ages since I've been able to keep one as concise as I wanted it to be. Tune in next week while we take a look at the image of Fendel. And remember, the giant shrimp monster isn't real. It can't hurt you.